What's up, Blockheads? Headed to Standard Motorcycle Company right now. And as of me filming this, tonight's the night, ladies and gentlemen. It is Blockhead and Standard's first bike nights. Traffic is just straight up garbage. Man, sucks. What do you guys think? Filter? It is a Grom. But if there's a cap, I'm donezo's. Like I would say, it is a Grom. I'd be thinking about filtering anyways, even if I was on my Harley. Being in traffic like this, it always makes me think I really need to record a city driving tips video, because there is a lot of I don't know, a lot of strategy and to like driving in traffic like this, you know, so to maximize being seen, you know, so that you can somewhat try to avoid getting squished. Knock on wood. Alright, so yeah, I'm headed up to Standard Motorcycle Company. It is currently almost 5 o'clock and I am running late. Bike night starts in 2 hours, so it's a collaboration. If you guys follow, you know, Standard or myself or Miss Blockhead or hell, any of the Blockhead crew on Instagram, you guys have probably seen the flyer for it. It is right here, posted up a while back. Miss Block and I basically talking about it. So Miss Blockhead has basically, you know, taken charge of this thing in collaboration with Standard and set it all up. So hopefully it should be pretty awesome. I mean, I'm not even gonna say hopefully it should be pretty awesome. I know it's gonna be pretty awesome, because one thing I told her is, you know, we've had a couple of hiccups along the way of planning this thing, you know, like food trucks canceling last minute, and you know, like some other things came up. But I told her at the base of it, for a successful bike night, there's only a couple things that you need. You need people, motorcycles, and then food and drinks, right? I mean, that's a good time. Obviously, music helps. At the basis of bike night, you know, it's motorcycles and people hanging out, enjoying each other's company. And hell, man, we could do that with just us and the Blockhead crew. We don't need a venue to do that. We don't need anything to do that. It's just, you know, about hanging out with your motorcycle friends, you know, and checking out each other's bikes and talking bikes, and it's that motorcycle culture, you know. So anyways, that's where I'm on the way to, and it should be a lot of fun. I'll go ahead and say thank you guys for coming, because I know there's a bunch of you guys out there that have basically talked about driving a good ways in order to come to this event, so I greatly appreciate y'all's support. A lot of you guys have been talking about saying like that you're not able to make this one and that you hope there's ones in the future, and I guess I'll go ahead and let you guys know that we are actually already planning a couple more in the future. But basically we're going to be starting up this thing in collaboration with a couple of the businesses that we've worked with, working with Standard Motorcycle Company, kind of getting our feet wet in this whole thing. But we're planning some stuff with Orlando Harley Davidson as well, and we're going to start calling it, ooh, that was a windshield, Jesus. Yeah, we're gonna start calling it the Block Party. So get like some branding going on, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna try and make these block parties like a bike night, but a little extra, a little more. Why aren't you stopped at the line? I mean, I'll go ahead of you if you want me to. I can do that. Why do people do that? I mean, you're supposed to stop at the line, right? Usually the sensors are closer to the line. Get away from me. I know you got your window down. I ain't trying to be that loud bumblebee guy. So yeah, I guess to elaborate a little bit more on the Block Party. Yeah, this first thing we're doing with Standard Motorcycle Company is kind of like an introductory, and we got some things kind of unfolding at the moment that is going to really open some cool doors, is going to just totally blow, shit, I say open doors. It's totally going to blow some doors open, and we're going to be able to throw some crazy events, but I can't confirm anything at the moment. Just trust me, guys, I promise it's going to be big. Alright, so I don't have my GPS out. Hopefully I can remember the route through the edge of Pine Hills here. I got my personal protection in my pocket, just in case. Man, that reminds me, I need to do an episode about carrying and riding too. I guess just to give you guys like some insight. I'm not going to get too far into it. Like I said, I'll do an episode dedicated like solely to, you know, concealed carrying and riding a motorcycle. But yeah, me personally, I either carry a Glock 43 or a Bodyguard 380, and while I'm riding, I carry it in my pocket. A lot of people talk about appendix carry. I do not appendix carry. I've seen people appendix carrying, and I've seen the firearm go off, and I don't want none of that, because dude, it shoots him like in the leg basically. So I don't want to get shot like in the leg, or what is that artery down there, the femoral artery, or you know, in the junk. Okay. I value my boys, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to lose nothing down there. So yeah, I can still carry my pocket. So whoop, right there. You guys can see it. Yeah, like I said, it's either a Glock 43, which is a 9mm, you know, single stack, you know, subcompact, or a Bodyguard 380, which is also single stack, but as the name says, 380, Bodyguard 380, Smith & Wesson. Yeah, those are just my two of choice because, you know, Glock, obviously Glock reliability, Smith & Wesson because it's crazy small. It's 380 and I got a +2 round extension mag on it, and yeah, so what is it, like 7 or 8 rounds, you know, with one in the chamber? I forget. Not real. Yeah, so last time we rode through this area, I was talking about being in the hood, and people were like, oh, where's the hood? Apparently the hoods in Orlando look a lot different from the hoods elsewhere, which, you know, I can probably agree, like the hoods in Detroit or something like that, but if you guys take a good close look, this ain't the best part of town. Granted, it's not the worst, but we're basically right on the outskirts of the worst part of town in Orlando. It is like one street over. So if you guys look up Pine Hills, Google the term Pine Hills and see what comes up. There's an Urban Dictionary thing, and every single description in Urban Dictionary talking about Pine Hills says like pretty much the same description. One of them, the example, it says, yo, if you want to play Call of Duty, go to Pine Hills. Just a random dog. Yeah, it says if you want to play Call of Duty, go to Pine Hills. If you want to play Call of Duty on Veteran, go to Pine Hills at night. So Pine Hills is basically like we're on the edge of Pine Hills. That direction, if I were to take a left, Pine Hills. Not good. I don't want to play Call of Duty in real life. even though I'm carrying, I ain't carrying enough for real life Call of Duty. Oh, thawed. Yeah, got that wave. Is it this one? I think it is this one. No, it's not this one. Yes, it is. Is it? Yes. Oh man, we're almost there. I was thinking that I wasn't gonna have much to talk about, but God, I am just blabbering on and on and on, aren't I? So the motorcycle gods have blessed us. It says in the forecast that there's like no chance of rain. It says 0% actually for the next 2 hours. But I'm gonna say that the meteorologist, whoever's in charge of that, putting that stuff up online on weather.com is wrong, because man, it's looking cloudy. 5:08. I am late for a very important haircut date. Yeah, I was gonna get all trimmed up, you know what I'm saying? Those of you guys coming to get that live face reveal. Gotta have that beard in shape. Anyways, before I get there, just to say a couple things. Firstly, big thanks and big shout out to Miss Blockhead for taking this event on, for doing so much of the event planning, for coordinating, for, you know, talking to Rainbow and Jason and Cycle Gear and, you know, just food trucks and vendors and everybody. Thank you so much, love. I greatly appreciate, you know, your efforts and your help in this. Pretty much like I said in the beginning, I probably wouldn't have even taken it on, you know, had you not been interested, just because I don't have the time to, you know, be an event planner and do all that. And half the stuff I wouldn't have even thought about. I mean, just not even half the stuff. I wouldn't have even thought about a quarter of the stuff that she thought about. So thank you so much, Miss Blockhead. I greatly appreciate it, and I love you. Also, thank you to Anna and Crystal, the Blockhead crew, you know, obviously to Standard and Rainbow, you know, the Standard crew for, you you know, wanting to team up with us and put this thing on. And then obviously thank all of you guys that come out and that show up and that show support to the channel. Funny thing, actually pretty cool thing, and we didn't even plan it like this, but as of today, I'm filming this August 17th, 2018, the channel turns 2 years old today. Pretty crazy, like thinking back 2 years ago, the first video that I filmed, you know, I was struggling. I was, you know, struggling to figure out the whole motovlog thing and getting quality, you know, sound and, you know, good video and making something that was actually interesting for you guys to watch and that I enjoyed making. And, you know, I kind of found the groove, and here we are 2 years later, and we're at 92,000 subscribers, which is just freaking crazy. Whenever I say thank you guys, I absolutely mean it from the bottom of my heart. I can't thank y'all enough. 92,000 people hitting that subscribe button is just insane to me. I never could have predicted that. Between 80,000 and 90,000 subscribers, it was something like 9 days, or just, it was insane. Very few days. You've just been passed by a girl. It looks like a dude driving, but okay. Yeah, man, the amount of support that you guys have been showing has just been overwhelming, and it's just growing exponentially. You know, pretty soon we're going to be at that 100,000 mark. We're already planning out, you know, the 100,000 subscribers celebration between, you know, the Blockhead crew, and you know, I've already talked to a couple local businesses, and you know, once we hit that 100,000 mark, we get that silver play button, you know, that silver placard that basically says like congratulations, and you know, you basically get like this achievement thing from YouTube, which is pretty cool. I've got some plans for that thing. I'll share with you guys what those plans are in a future video after we get it. But that's where we're headed, man. We're getting there quick, and like I said, all this opportunity, you know, like YouTube has opened up a ton of doors. I say it every time. From you guys hitting that subscribe button, it gives me so much opportunity, you know, like being able to work within this world of motorcycles and within the community behind it. And then those of you guys that go beyond the subscribe button and, you know, pledge to support the creation of content on Patreon, like, you guys are fueling this channel. Like, you are the ones that are opening up even more doors. More door. Hordor. Like, you guys are opening up more doors like crazy, because without Patreon, like, we wouldn't be doing, you know, the block box. We wouldn't be giving away, you know, cool stuff like motorcycle helmets, and we wouldn't be doing the Blockhead bike build. You know, the fact that I have a Grom right now and I'm giving it away, you know, in a couple weeks, you know, I'm basically able to build it out how I want and then give that motorcycle away to somebody that, you know, appreciates it through Patreon. Like, that is awesome. And the fact that I'll let you guys in on a little behind the scenes here, but like, we're going tomorrow morning to look at a motorcycle to possibly buy it in preparation for the next bike that we're giving away. And I did let you guys in on a little sneak peek a while back. A couple of videos ago, I basically told you that it was going to be a Harley Davidson, and so yeah, we're going to look at a Harley for the next Blockhead bike build, you know, bike giveaway. So if you guys are interested, like I said, in going beyond that subscribe button, check out Patreon. I will drop the link down in the description below. It's patreon.com/blockheadmoto. Join in on the community. It has just been amazing, you know, the amount of support that you guys have shown through there. And like I said, I cannot thank y'all enough. So, you know, this bike night is kind of a celebration. It's going to be multiple things in one, you know, and it's going to be awesome to, you know, shake y'all's hands and meet you. And it's always awesome to be able to meet, you know, the people that watch the channel, watch the videos, comment, and, you know, interacting with you guys online. It'll be cool to put faces to usernames. It's always funny, like, people are like, oh yeah, what's up, man, I'm so and so, and I'm like, oh cool, you know, nice to meet you. And they're like, yeah, my username is this, and I'm like, oh snap, like, what's up, man? I always think that's funny, because it's like, obviously online, don't know your actual name unless, you know, your actual name is your username, but for the most part it's usually not. But then as soon as the person says your username, you're like, oh snap, yeah dude, like, I know you. And you feel like you already know somebody, you know? Just cool. Slot, dude. Anyways, yep, rolling up to standard. Yeah, I'm gonna get my my haircut trim on. I gotta scoot way up in order to, you know, be in line with all the other bikes. All right, here we is. Hello.